In our fascinating journey through life, we are blessed with a myriad of emotions and deep connections, and among all, love stands out as one of the most intense and transformative experiences. The beauty of love lies in its ability to inspire us, to elevate us to unimaginable heights, and to connect us in ways that transcend human understanding. However, amidst this enchantment, it is imperative to remember that genuine love, be it romantic, platonic, or in any other form, should be something that flows organically, something that cannot be forced or begged for. It is a crucial lesson to understand that true love should not be begged for or forcefully withheld. Instead of desperately clinging to relationships that leave us empty, it is essential to learn to let go of what does not value us. By cultivating this understanding, we make room for something more precious: self-love. Recognizing our own worth is the first step to attracting genuine and healthy relationships. When we understand our own value, we can establish healthy boundaries and choose relationships that enrich us, support us, and help us grow. Self-acceptance and self-love empower us, allowing us to discern between what is true and what is illusory in the vast ocean of love. By nurturing this confidence in ourselves, we become magnetic, attracting people who value and celebrate our authenticity. Therefore, in our pursuit of love and connection, let us always remember that we deserve more than shallow and empty relationships. We deserve to be loved deeply and sincerely, but above all, we deserve to love ourselves unconditionally. In this space of self-love, we find the courage to let go of what does not serve us and the wisdom to wait for something that elevates us. And when we finally find this love that flows naturally, it becomes an expression of our own self-acceptance and worth, transforming not only our lives but also the world around us. Often, we find ourselves entangled in relationships or situations that, despite our hopes, do not bring us happiness or peace of mind. In these crucial moments, it is vital to remember that we should never beg for love or acceptance. Insisting on staying where we are not genuinely valued can erode our self-esteem and leave us emotionally vulnerable. True courage reveals itself when we understand that imposing our presence where we are not appreciated is a form of self-sabotage. Letting go of something that no longer serves us is, in fact, a powerful act of self-love. It takes strength to recognize when it is time to release the ties, even when our hearts resist. In this act of detachment, we find space for personal growth and for attracting the love and acceptance we deserve into our lives. Controlling our emotions is undoubtedly one of the greatest human challenges. It is natural to feel deeply connected to someone or something, but it is equally essential to discern when this connection is harming us. The ability to recognize when we should move on is a demonstration of self-mastery and self-respect. In this delicate balance between what we desire and what we truly need, we find true emotional freedom. By honoring our own journey and respecting our limits, we build strong foundations for healthy relationships and, more importantly, for a deep and loving relationship with ourselves. Ultimately, the ability to let go and seek what is authentically beneficial for our souls is a testament to our self-love and emotional resilience. The ability to control our emotions is a gift that empowers us to make more conscious and healthier decisions in our lives. It is not about suppressing or denying what we feel, but finding a wise balance between the complexities of our emotions and how we choose to react to them. In this journey toward personal growth, we discover that true power lies in recognizing our own intrinsic value. Each of us is a unique and complex work of art with qualities and abilities that deserve not only to be recognized, but also celebrated. Genuine self-esteem should not depend on love or approval from others. It flourishes from how we see and value ourselves. When we deeply understand our own virtues, we become less dependent on external validation. Instead, we find an endless source of self-love that guides us in all areas of our lives. True self-acceptance frees us from the chains of others' judgment and allows us to live authentically without the need to mask who we are to please others. By recognizing our own value, we establish healthy standards for our relationships, aspirations, and interactions with the world around us. In this space of self-appreciation, we can cultivate deeper and more meaningful relationships based on mutual acceptance and respect. Learning to love and value ourselves is not just an act of self-care. It is a fundamental step toward living a full and authentic life. It is the anchor that keeps us steady, even in emotional storms, and the light that guides us through the darkness of self-doubt. When we embrace ourselves with unconditional love, we become resilient in the face of life's challenges and find true happiness in the journey of self-discovery. As we invest in cultivating a healthy and loving relationship with ourselves, we discover an inner strength that makes us extraordinarily resilient in the face of adversities. This self-love is not just a shield against life's difficulties, but also a powerful magnet that attracts positive relationships and opportunities into our lives. Understanding that letting go of something that does not uplift us can be challenging. However, it is a profound truth. By releasing what no longer serves us, we are, in fact, creating space for something better. This act of detachment is not just a renunciation, but an invitation for the universe to surprise us. When we release toxic relationships, unsatisfying jobs, or negative thought patterns, we are, in fact, opening a door to a new chapter in our lives. By letting go of what is no longer aligned with our personal growth and happiness, we take a courageous step into the unknown, and it is in the unknown that we often find life's greatest blessings. New experiences, people, and opportunities begin to enter our lives, offering us fresh perspectives and challenges that help us grow and evolve. In this space of openness and acceptance, we can truly flourish. We learn valuable lessons from what was let go, gaining clarity about what we truly value and deserve. As we become more selective about what we allow into our lives, we set high standards for the kind of love, respect, and positivity we deserve. Thus, by letting go of what weighs us down, we find not only freedom but also the ability to create a reality that reflects our true selves. Each conscious choice to let go pushes us toward a brighter future, full of promises and possibilities. It is a testament to our self-love and our unwavering belief that we deserve the best that life has to offer. Certainly, creating space in our lives is like opening floodgates for abundance to flow freely. When we control our emotions, we gain a valuable ability, the ability to act with clarity and determination, unclouded by negative feelings or doubts. This emotional mastery not only enables us to make conscious choices, but also aligns us with the universe's positive energy. By making these conscious choices of self-love, we are in fact sending a powerful signal to the cosmos that we deserve the best, that we deserve to be happy, healthy, and successful. And when we emit this positive energy into the world, equally positive and better things are naturally attracted to us. It's as if the universe responds to our authenticity and self-acceptance, rewarding us with opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with our true essence. The journey of self-discovery and self-love is continuous and profoundly enriching. Every step we take in this journey brings us closer to a fuller and more rewarding life. The emotional freedom we gain along the way not only frees us from the burden of the past, but also empowers us to embrace the present with gratitude and look to the future with hope. When we live from this space of self-love and acceptance, we can face challenges with resilience, celebrate achievements with humility, and share love generously. Ultimately, the journey toward emotional freedom guides us toward a deeper and more meaningful existence, where abundance is measured not only in material possessions but also in inner peace, meaningful relationships, and a deeper sense of purpose. Thus, as we continue on this path of self-discovery, we are truly capable of living lives full of meaning and love. Our connection with the past is an essential part of our identity as human beings. It is through our experiences and the bonds we create that we build our personal narrative. However, there is a delicate dance between honoring our past and allowing it to set us free for the future. When we cling excessively to the past, we can find ourselves stuck in an endless cycle of nostalgia or regret. In this state of emotional stagnation, we lose the ability to move forward and grow. This is where the practice of letting go comes into play, and it is a practice that requires courage and authenticity. Letting go does not imply disrespecting or denying the past. On the contrary, it is a way of honoring it deeply and meaningfully. It means looking back with gratitude for precious moments, lessons learned, and connections made. However, it also implies looking forward with hope and anticipation. It is the ability to make space in our lives for new experiences, new people, and new opportunities. By cultivating this skill, we free ourselves from the chains of the past, allowing it to be a source of learning rather than an emotional burden. This not only gives us the freedom to grow as individuals, but also enables us to establish healthier and more meaningful relationships in the present. When we let go of what no longer serves us, we create space for authenticity to flourish, both within us and in our interactions with others. Thus, the practice of letting go is a journey of balance between honoring our roots and allowing new shoots to grow. It is an act of self-love and self-acceptance that empowers us to live fully in the present while venturing hopefully into the unknown future that awaits us. It is a journey that reminds us that we are beings in constant evolution, always capable of transforming our past experiences into valuable lessons for the present and the future. When we choose to embrace the present, we are in fact granting ourselves a powerful permission, the permission to fully live in the now, without the chains of the past dragging us backward. This act of acceptance is not an act of forgetting, but an act of freedom. It is the creation of space in our hearts and minds, a space that is fertile ground to sow the seeds of the future. By embracing the present, we not only free ourselves from the weight of past memories, but also give ourselves the chance to continuously grow, learn, and transform. We are opening ourselves to the vast and limitless territory of what is yet to come, a terrain of infinite possibilities. In this journey toward the unknown, we discover the magic of personal growth, the wonder of constant learning, and the beauty of gradual but inevitable transformation. This approach is not a rejection of our past selves or the experiences that shaped who we are today. On the contrary, it is a profound affirmation of our incredible ability to evolve, to reinvent ourselves in every moment. By embracing the present, we are honoring not only the path we have walked so far, but also acknowledging that our journey is far from complete. We are in a constant state of flux shaped by past experiences but not limited by them. We are more than just our history. We are the promise of what we can become. Remembering the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most illustrious Stoic philosophers, accept what comes from above, extract what you can, and go forward. This is a timeless guidance that resonates through the centuries and echoes powerfully in today's times. In a world tumultuous with uncertainties, challenges, and swift changes, this philosophy becomes a beacon of wisdom, guiding us with its serene light. By embracing each present moment with gratitude, we are in fact creating space in our lives. This space is not empty, it is full of potential. It is sacred ground where our dreams can grow, our passions can flourish, and our aspirations can turn into reality. It is a warm invitation to dance with the uncertainty of the future, knowing that by creating this space, we are allowing ourselves to grow in ways we might have never imagined. We are granting ourselves the freedom to be authentic, the resilience to face any challenge, and the openness to embrace everything the future holds. Therefore, by embracing the present, we are not just living in the now, we are preparing the ground for a bright future full of possibilities. In this act of acceptance and gratitude, we find the true essence of life, the ability to grow, learn, and transform always and forever. Acceptance, delicately intertwined with inner peace, is a transformative journey that we all must undertake. In a world often tumultuous with expectations and unattainable desires, the art of accepting what life offers emerges as an essential skill for our serenity. Acceptance does not imply passive resignation, but rather the courageous willingness to embrace reality as it presents itself, with all its complexities and nuances, often beyond our control. In this act of embracing, we release precious energy that would otherwise be dissipated in resistance and frustration. Extract what comes from experience echoes as a call to wisdom, a powerful reminder that in every situation, regardless of its positive or challenging nature, there are valuable lessons to be learned. In every moment, even in the most difficult ones, we find opportunities for growth, learning, and self-discovery. These experiences, sometimes raw and uncomfortable, shape our understanding of the world and empower us in unimaginable ways. Accepting the journey as an unrelenting teacher urges us to cultivate resilience and maturity. The latter part of the phrase, "and go forward," encapsulates the wisdom that life is a river in constant flow. It is an invitation not to be bound to the past, but to move forward with courage and determination in the current of the present. The past, with its stories and lessons, can be an invaluable source of learning, but when we cling to it excessively, we risk limiting our potential for growth and progress. Moving forward is an act of trust, a choice not to be entangled by the currents of the past or the fears of the future. It is a bold commitment to authenticity and possibility, a testament to our innate power of transformation. In acceptance and the resolve to move forward, we find not only inner peace but also the freedom to write the exciting and unexplored chapters of our lives. Each step forward is an affirmation of our unlimited potential, a courageous celebration of our ability to grow, learn, and flourish, regardless of the challenges life presents. In the whirlwind of today's days, this message resonates as a hymn of serenity amid chaos. In an era saturated with incessant information, endless demands, and an overwhelming sense of urgency from all directions, Marcus Aurelius' philosophy gifts us with a wise invitation to slow down. It invites us to contemplate the present moment, to savor each experience with skill, and to receive them with gratitude. This ancient wisdom is like a lighthouse, guiding us through modern storms, reminding us that, regardless of what life presents us, we hold within us the infinite capacity to respond with wisdom and inner strength. In a world where the future often seems like an uncertain maze, and adversities can resemble insurmountable mountains, the Stoic approach of acceptance, learning, and progress emerges as a reliable compass. By internalizing this mindset, we as human beings transform into alchemists of experiences, able to extract meaning even from the most challenging situations. In this process of acceptance, we find not only resilience, but also an unwavering strength that propels us to grow as individuals. The beauty of this philosophy lies in its ability to equip us with the necessary tools to navigate life's complexities with a calm mind and a resilient heart. By fully accepting the present, we learn the art of adaptation, shaping ourselves harmoniously to ever-changing circumstances. With every challenge we face with courage and acceptance, we become more fearless, more capable, and our journey turns into an epic of self-discovery. Moreover, if you wish to continue your journey of learning and personal development, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell to receive notifications whenever we share new insights and Stoic wisdom. We are here to support you on your journey toward a fuller and more meaningful life. I appreciate your presence and for dedicating your time to this enriching process of personal growth. May these words and the videos we share illuminate your path and inspire your journey. Until next time, with wishes of peace, resilience, and success in your life, warm regards.